Hello and good day to you. It's me, Andy, talking early here on a Wednesday. And this story is about the Queen. Now, there's two things about this. One, if you believe this, then, you know, it's one of those stories that you can find in the Daily Star. So that really says it all. However, it's in the back of my head, it sort of rings true because I've heard other stories about the Queen with regard to Nisara and Jisara, which is the global fight back, allegedly, that's going on in the hidden backgrounds. And the story there is regarding the way that people in power have been removed and substituted by lookalikes. The Queen is one of those. Now, it's been said many times everywhere that the Queen is already dead. She has been replaced by a clone or a impersonator. So when did she die? Well, a little while ago, apparently. If these other people that allege that the people in power, I mean, I'm thinking specifically like Boris and Trudeau, allegedly, they are two targets that have been replaced, apparently. I don't know. I find it very difficult to comprehend. But there are people out there who do believe this. And obviously, with regard to the Queen, they have alleged that she's been replaced and she's already dead. Now, what this will signify is a change in society. It's going to be the catalyst. It will be the London Bridge falling down scenario, which has already been planned and practiced, and it will mean that what they call the White Hats, the Nisara Jisara opposing forces, will come out and take charge. So when the Queen is dead announced in the world that, oh, suddenly the Queen's died, then you'll know that it is the actual beginning of the end for the elite, or as I call them, the shit, because they hit the fan. So the Queen, according to this, there's a TikTok traveller, TikTok time traveller, from the year 2082, has warned that of the exact date that the Queen will die, along with a prediction that Big Ben will collapse. I tell you what, TikTok, yeah, it doesn't really surprise me at all. TikTok is a place for nut jobs, and there are quite a few of those. Anyway, bear with me. Let's have a look at this story because it's quite amusing. A TikTok time traveller has warned the exact date, and also Big Ben will collapse. So the monarch will die later this year, whilst they're giving other alleged events to come over the next 23 years. In the video, I am a real time traveller. In 2023, Big Ben collapses due to an earthquake. In 2030, GTA 7 is released. Let's talk about the Queen, Big Ben, and a computer game. Why not? It all makes sense. Anyway, Queen Elizabeth went October the 4th, 2022. Niagara Falls has a huge blockage and water levels begin to rise. TikTok users took to the comments in shock. However, the user doubled down on their predictions as they replied, You can trust me. Yeah, pass the straight jacket and the bedazzle lamb, because I think you need some, mate. Other people took the comments to try to gather more information from them. Does Tottenham win the trophy? The time traveller shocked users with the answer. In 4 years, yes. Then they get bankrupt in 2030. So this is after a woman accurately predicted 10 major events of 2022 and was compared to famed mystic Baba Vanga, who believes the Queen will die this year. Obviously, as I said, I think she's already dead, but that's wait and see. So, in January, Hannah Carroll, who's 19, wrote down 28 predictions and has already seen 8 major events come true. She has 18 more predictions to come true, including the death of the Queen. Oh my God. Anyway, I think these people need to take their medication a little bit more. And yeah, well, if you believe it, then that's fine. And obviously with other things going on, other things that have been said in other areas, then all of this stuff is possible, isn't it? It is possible. Certainly, if you look at this as a NWO agenda, the Queen is a last bastion of democracy. And of course, if she goes, it will be an ideal time to implement the agenda so that 2023 sees the beginning of the end of the world, basically. The end of the way of life that you know. So it is possible. And of course, on the other side of the coin, you have the opposing forces, the white hats, who are saying that when the Queen dies will be when they come out the closet, as it were. Interesting stuff. If you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you don't. Have a good day.